Well, Geeklings, if you found yourself over here, it's either because you've already seen Star Trek Into Darkness, or there are no amount of fucks that you could possibly give that I'm about to spoil some shit for you.
He's shit everywhere.
Either way, kudos to you, and enjoy a double dose of me, because although rare, it is possible to have multiple Geekgasms in a row. After it was confirmed that there would indeed be a sequel to the 2009 J.J. Abrams Star Trek reboot, a lot of die-hard Trekkies and fair-weather fans alike were all clamoring for Khan! Khan appeared in Star Trek only twice, once in the classic episode Space Seed, and again in arguably the best Star Trek movie of all time, Wrath of Khan. In fact, when Benicio del Toro was initially attached to star in the film, it seemed as though Khan's inclusion was a given. Even after Del Toro fell through, it was long suggested that Benedict Cumberbatch would play the role of Khan in the latest installment. It was a notion that made me scratch my head a bit, but trust me, I love me some Cumb. It's spelled C-U-M-B, okay? It's a pet name. Okay, shut up. So, in the original series, Khan was a Sikh, and was played by a Hispanic, quite famously, and to perfection by Ricardo Montalban, so that's why it made even less sense to me that an iconic character would be played by a white Englishman. Sure, okay, all bets are off after Nero kicked the timeline in the cooter, but how does that change the ethnicity of a character who was supposed to have been frozen in 1999? That is just some straight-up Michael Jackson bullshit. I was sure that folks were wrong and that Cumberbatch would just be some new threat to the Enterprise crew. Meh, you know, that could happen. Turns out everybody was right. And Cumberbatch was indeed Khan. So this puts us in kind of a weird position because we're not exactly fans of haphazardly changing a character's race and ethnicity, especially iconic characters. Khan is the Star Trek villain that everybody knows about, okay? He is the Joker of the Star Trek universe, so why mess with the fabric of the character? That being said, though, we are definite fans of Cumberbatch, and his take on Khan was nothing short of fantastic, and definitely the highlight of the film. He was cold, calculating, and a definite force to be reckoned with. Cumberbatch's Khan was definitely more withdrawn and animalistic than Montalban's charismatic cult of personality. Still, I can't help but feel that he could have just as easily been a new creation, and the inclusion of Khan was due to studio or fan pressure. Yeah. Now, interestingly enough, there is a bit of backlash in the Trekkie community, okay? These are the same people that desperately wanted Khan, but they are now turning on not only the fact that the character changes have been made, but the rehashing of certain key plot points. They straight up rip off the key scene from the Wrath of Khan, but this time they switch places between Kirk and Spock in the reactor room. It is pretty much the same exact scene, beat for beat. But instead of getting shot out into space via a sunglasses case, Kirk gets a transfusion via super Khan blood. Oddly enough, the rehash works, but comes off as a blatant thievery right down to Spock screaming, Khan! It's a new timeline, guys. You can diverge more, damn it. Okay? You'd be lazy if you don't. Abrams, in many ways, wants to force nostalgia, and sometimes it could come off a bit clumsy. You know, it's like saying, hey guys, remember all those feels from Wrath of Khan? Well, open up wide so I can shove them down your throat. Accept my feels, damn it! Accept my feels! It's not really necessary, JJ. You've earned your audience already. Make no mistake, though, okay? I thought the movie was great, but, it could have been greater. Just a little bit. Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a torpedo technician! My biggest gripe was that Khan was neutralized a bit too easily. So hopefully this isn't the last time we see him in the series. Glad to see Leonard Nimoy cameo as old Spock, but, can someone get him some Fixodent for his, chompers? Quite honestly, I was waiting for him to say, she sells seashells by the seashore. Breaking it down, the action was there, the humor was there, the threat was there, and the stage is set for a big-ass Klingon war in the third movie. Big-ass Klingon war. Only time will tell if the dark side of the Force is too strong to bring JJ back to the final frontier.
It's a trap!
So, what did you folks think about the film? Where do you think the series will go from here? Tell me your thoughts. Send those comments my way, and as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, and, give a look-see to the old shit. Until next time, stay geeky, my friends.